What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. And guys, Stephen A. Smith has finally spoken out against the recent activities at ESPN. As you guys know, I did make a video about how ESPN has completely sabotaged its own reputation by the homeboy culture. And guess what, guys? It's just like when you refer one of your buddies or your homies to a job, and you probably have a prestige, outstanding, hard-working reputation, and you refer somebody that comes in and pretty much tarnishes your name, and it makes you look very bad. So Stephen A. Smith, guys, who I kind of already knew that this was going to happen, he is now coming out and pretty much trying to disassociate himself from all of the latest shenanigans that have been going on. And I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't blame him, but in my opinion, this is ESPN, right? Bob Iger and a lot of those owners who know that the fan base, the subscribers are steadily decreasing. It was reports about that as well. And people are no longer as interested in the ESPN product from the recent activities that has happened with Marcus Morris, Shannon Sharpe, of course, guys, Gilbert Arenas, and also just the nonstop race baiting that is going on at ESPN. But let's get into this clip where Stephen A. Smith annihilates Gilbert Arenas.
Because we all know, we're not blind, we know what's been in the news. Shannon Sharpe has been in the news. Marcus Morris Sr. has been in the news. Now Gilbert Arenas has been in the news. I get all of that. You know, I wish them fellas nothing but the best. As far as I'm concerned, I wish every single one of them was on First Take now with no issues whatsoever.
That's a lie. Stephen A. Smith does not, no longer, trust me guys, wants to be associated with everyone he just named.
I'm still going to say to Gil, bro, I need you not to play around. Because, my brother, I don't want to see you in jail at all. It's not a good look. It's nothing to laugh about. It's nothing to joke around about and think it's funny when the feds come raiding your home. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear about anything like that. I can assure you, anybody that wants to do business with you, and I'm one of those people, ESPN, Underdog, a whole bunch of sponsors and advertisers, we don't want to see that.
Now, guys, I want you to pay attention to what he just said. People that want to do business with you, and he immediately looks down, okay? He looks down and he says, myself. Obviously, we know that Stephen A. Smith wears multiple hats at ESPN. And then he goes on to say ESPN. What he's doing, guys, if you can't read between the lines, is like, listen, it's my responsibility. I bought you in. It's kind of like the mafia, right? If I'm sponsoring you, anything that you do, any F up, it is my head. And I can see visibly that Stephen A. Smith is a bit frustrated. I mean, seriously, you vouched to bring all of these brothers on to the show. And just like when you let too many homeboys in a nice house in a nice neighborhood, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, I'm saying that, guys, because I'm from the hood. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Obviously, life has been great. God has been great to me. So it's nothing for me to call things out like I see it. Okay, and this may offend a lot of people. I'm not trying to be offensive, but let's just be honest. Most people have been thinking this anyway. Stephen A. Smith has vouched for these ignorant people, in my mind, immature people. Gilbert Arenas is a guy worth millions or has millions, and all he does is play all day. He has a very immature personality, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Just the look of some of these guys, I mean, from Cam Newton and more. ESPN has tried to take the culture, the homeboy culture look and take on things. I don't know why this was such a huge draw for them. I understand that Disney is all about, equality, DEI, all that stuff. But bro, stop ruining your brand by trying to get behind these people with big platforms that they have separately, because they also have personalities that they have to live up to. And this is a slap in the face to Stephen A. Smith and everybody at ESPN who has vouched to continue to bring these guys on. And don't get it twisted, guys. It's just as worse with the women talent over there at ESPN. But this is what you signed up for, Stephen A. Smith. This is what y'all obviously want to promote on ESPN, First Take primarily. And these guys have showed y'all what happens when you basically participate in the homeboy culture. I know that sounds pretty unpleasant to hear, especially from an African American man like myself. But I just got to be honest.
Anybody that knows anything about you and your knowledge of the game and your ability to articulate and deliver your positions, my brother, you are a special talent. We don't want to see that. And the reason why I felt compelled to come on the airwaves and address you directly is because I want to remind you of what really, really got you in trouble in the NBA to begin with. Remember that years ago? With Javaris Creditor, remember all of that? With the guns in the locker room, remember all of that? Remember all of that happened?
Notice Stephen A. Smith is bringing up all of Gilbert's Arenas past. It's just like what Malika Andrew does. They're going to make sure that whatever type of contract or deal that you have, that they pretty much have to state the obvious, state your past to present, because they pretty much probably won't out on your ass, Gilbert Arenas, Marcus Morris, and as you guys saw, Shannon Sharpe is now fired. But this is what ESPN does. They troll out Stephen A. Smith to do the dirty work. He's pretty much the Dennis Rodman of First Take. He's going to do everything they ask him to do, and he's not going to have any rebuttal. That's one thing we know about Stephen A. Smith. He's going to protect his assets. He's going to protect his money. And just like he did with Shannon Sharpe, as soon as Shannon Sharpe got in hot water, what did he do? He came out here with the same type of soliloquy. That's one of Stephen A. Smith's word, soliloquy, right? He came out here and was like, I truly do hope that this is not true. The brother that I know, the Shannon Sharpe that I know, I've texted with him. He's told me that he's innocent. This is all a lie. Come to find out, Shannon Sharpe dished out $23 million freaking dollars. Shannon Sharpe is just as guilty. But even then, guys, Stephen A. Smith was wiping those hands, doing Bob Iger's and ESPN Disney's dirty work, instead of them being a guy that's going to reprimand and put it out to the public opinion or public court. Stephen A. Smith is that person. And that's why Stephen A. Smith blends so well between sports and politics, because Stephen A. Smith is a shiesty middleman and always will be.
I know we saw Diddy get off on the major charges. On each of the charges that have been levied in your direction, each comes with 5 years in prison, if convicted. It's not a laughing matter. If anything, all of them are on high alert, making sure that their I's are dotted and T's are crossed, and they're locked in on making sure they get your ass. It's not a game. It's not a game when the feds come knocking at your door and put you in cuffs and take you away. Yeah, you out. And I hope you stay out. And I hope all of this is false. And I hope that you're able to continue with Gil's Arena and then some. Because, my brother, you got a bright future. And me personally, I think you're a good brother. I'm not here to denigrate or disrespect you. I'm here to tell you, because I care, stop messing around. Stop with the jokes.
Well, let's just face the facts, guys. Stephen A. Smith is disassociating himself with Gilbert Arenas, and we all can see the writing on the wall that Gilbert Arenas is pretty guilty. I'm not trying to get out there and just say anything, but there are literally hardcore evidence, text messages, Israeli mafia, whatever the guy's name was, I think still is unknown at this point. It's just an embarrassing look to ESPN, and nothing is probably frustrating Stephen A. Smith more than to come out here to clean up this BS, because you guys are the ones that he sponsored, just like the mafia. He bought you guys in. He's going to be held responsible for all of your misbehaviors, which at this point, man, another grown man telling another grown man to stop playing around, take pretty much life seriously. It's just it further explains just the type of, talent that ESPN First Take primarily has been attracting. It's just shameful. It's just shameful, and it's pathetic. And Stephen A. Smith feels like he is no longer a part of the low-hanging fruit. He's in the upper echelon, right? He's in the upper echelon. If he snaps his fingers and he says that I want this guy, they're going to give him what he wants. But when you embarrass Stephen A. Smith in the ESPN network, you're pretty much out. And Stephen A. Smith is going to do his due diligence to finish you. Let me know what you guys think about Stephen A. Smith versus Gilbert Arenas, Marcus Morris, and Shannon Sharp, and everything that's been going on at ESPN. Also, check out my previous video I made about how ESPN's reputation has been ruined due to Homeboy Culture. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. See you in the next one. Peace.